for many young artists. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, a multi-platinum recording artist, and now a Broadway actress. Starring in Moulin Rouge, please welcome the iconic JoJo to Fresh Outline. Listen, JoJo, I have to say welcome back to the iconic TRL studio.
This is crazy. It's
You've
been
been
so long.
Do you remember the first time that you were here?
I do. I was 13 years old, and I was there with like Ludacris or Christina Aguilera or someone like that. I just could not believe I was there with, and to look out and to see all of Times Square, I mean, I'll never forget that moment. So yeah,
love it.
Back where it all began. Thank you.
All right. So let's talk about new music. We have to get, to that. Mahalia is out right now. The song Cheat, love the record. Personally, it gives me that Brandy and Monica, the Boy Is Mine vibes.
Yes.
But tell me about this track.
That's by design. We were super inspired by that record, and like we tried to kind of recreate that energy in the music video. And it's the worst feeling ever to be cheated on. So it's like, and sometimes you know in your spirit that someone is not right. Mm-hmm. So the sentiment is like, once a cheat, always a cheat. I should have known. I should have trusted my gut. So.
Come on, heck. Somebody done got cheated on and all that.
Somebody gets felt that way before.
We have to talk about what's going on outside of the music, but still including the music.
Yeah.
You're currently making your Broadway debut in the Tony-winning musical Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
You are
right down the street.
Right down the street, you are playing Satine. Tell me about this role, this musical, and what it means to you.
So Moulin Rouge, the movie, is like one of my favorites. I love Baz Luhrmann. He's just like a total visionary. And this show is so exciting. It's the production value for me. When I saw this show, I was like, I want to be in the middle of that. And it's all iconic pop songs that we grew up knowing, and like just they're somewhere in our minds. And so I get to play with like all these different songs, these gorgeous costumes, these amazing things. And I think the best performers are on Broadway. So I want to sharpen my craft, and I get to do that 7 times a week here in New York.
This is a 14-week stint for you.
It's 16 weeks. So
Wow,
my
16.
final show is July 30th. So if you haven't come see it, come see me. It's so much fun.
I love it. Now, we're going to talk about that. We have to keep talking about it because in Moulin Rouge, it's known for really drawing those inspirations. We talk about greats like Elton John, The Police, and so many more. But as a singer-songwriter and performer, when you hit that stage, what's your #1 performance that you're looking forward to?
Right, because there are 70 different songs that we mash up in the show. So I would say I really love this mashup of Adele's Rollin' in the Deep and Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. It's very crazy, and it's beautiful. It's like a duet between me and the leading man. It's at the pinnacle of all the emotion of it all.
I love that. If there's one person who has never stopped, who's always believed in themselves, it's been you.
Oh, it's a roller coaster, but that's the key to persistence. Keep going.
And as you talk about keep going, JoJo, I like that you said that because what is next for you?
Next is definitely new music. I'm starting to write my memoir because next year will be 20 years since my fetus self released my first single. And I have a lot that I've never shared with people about just my life and experiences. So writing that book, new music, going to London, immersing myself in a different place, working with some amazing collaborators, and I'm hype. I'm ready for what's next.
I know you're ready. I love that. When you talk about that memoir, if anybody is deserving or should do it, it should be you. Because like you said, by the time that you were 13, you were making history. We talk about pop history. You were the youngest solo artist to reach #1 on the Billboard 40. In your opinion, JoJo, did you and have you received your flowers from the music industry for all of your achievement at such a young age?
That's a crazy question. I feel really, really supported. And I feel really like I have the best fans in the world. They come out in droves to support me. And I feel that every night. When we get standing ovations at the Al Hirschfeld Theater, I feel celebrated. So I don't like to live my life feeling like, oh, give me more, I mean, we always want more, but like, I love my career. Of course I want more, but like, I'm grateful.
Oh, I love it. And that's what matters. Okay, now quickly, we gotta talk about, as you're talking about the memoir and history, 2011, you made history. You changed the game when you did that Marvin's Room remix. And now it's a popular trend where really high-profile music artists are remixing other popular songs in the music realm, and it's become a trend. What's your thought on that trend?
I love it. I mean, I think it's been something that artists have done since there's been artists in pop music in general. Like even Aretha Franklin's Respect, that's not her song originally, you know? So, but she made it her own. I forget who exactly it was, but it's like, it's a male artist whose song it was first.
But I love it.
So it's following in that tradition of just being inspired by what other artists are doing and saying, you know what? I love that song. I'd like to put my own spin on it. I'm never gonna stop doing that.
No, you better never stop doing
I'm never
nothing.
gonna stop.
We love it, JoJo. Listen, I want you to get out of here because she has to go. She has more shows. But I want you guys, if you will be in New York, make sure that you go see Moulin Rouge. Peace out.